So, in recent news, Cicely Tyson has came in and she has an interview with the New York Times.
ADOS, shout out.
She made points that some people might get angry with, others will agree.
Don't give a fuck if they get angry. To be quite honest, what she's saying was the truth. These, the diaspora,
For that diaspora. We know how to say it.
No, diaspora. Niggas ain't changing how we talk. We set the trends. The diaspora, Africa, in the UK, are taking away predominantly black male jobs for actors. Is that not true?
Just black male?
Predominantly black male. What roles are they playing for females?
We'll get into Cicely Tyson's comments.
There's only one black UK that I know. Remember, she's in that movie with Oprah Winfrey. Beloved.
The woman from Beloved?
And she also was in Norbit. The light skin. She's biracial.
British?
She's British.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is Cicely Tyson's interview she had. And there's one point she made that anybody who read this article, it stood out the most. These comments right here.
Yeah.
She was asked, "You've been in the entertainment business for more than 60 years. What's the biggest change you've seen?"
There's been an attempt at being more lenient to blacks. Let me correct that a little. They are hiring blacks, but they are hiring black actors from Africa. And the question has been, what's the difference? Here, he's black, but he's black African as opposed to black American. They're taking away our jobs.
Hold on. If you remember, she has a movie. I can't remember the name of the movie right now. We know she's a legendary actor. She got a bunch of movies. What's one of your favorite movies by her?
Bustin' Loose with Richard Pryor.
But there's a movie she has where she plays what's the women? What's in that movie?
Was it a Tyler Perry movie?
No. The movie with all the women in it.
Oh, Brewster's Place.
Yeah, Brewster's Place, where she plays as a woman who
she plays
Native American.
We can't stand her ass. Robin Givens.
Robin Givens is her daughter.
Bed wench of the century.
Robin Givens is a she in the movie she plays as this pro-black, super pro-black Pan-African woman, and her mother's like, you can help people, but your best way to help poor people is to not be poor. And her daughter, she goes back and forth with her, and she points out that she's Native American in the movie. So I guess that wasn't just a movie. It seems that's something she believes in reality, that she's Native American, not just African. But her next question was, are there examples you're thinking of? And she says, if you take a look at the scene and the black actors whose careers have come to fruition in the last few years, you would see that most of the black male actors have been from Africa. Black males have been quite upset about it. Do you follow? They say, I follow. I'm not sure I agree, but I follow. Laughs. They would kill me for that. Now, this is nothing new. Obviously, if you've been following any sort of political movements the last 2 years, you've heard about ADOS and their argument that black Americans are being pretty much, in the next couple of years, they're gonna make the black American the permanent underclass of America.
We already the permanent underclass of America. They ain't making shit. We already the permanent class of America.
Well, it's gonna go even further.
They're trying to erase our history. That's what they're trying to do.
So if you know, there's a lot of movies they're putting out about race, and the actors in the movies are not black American. And there's
the guy from Get Out.
Yeah.
The guy from Snowfall. They're not black.
So
American.
So people are bringing this up. Now, what I get from this is that she has heard this from the voice of black male actors.
Samuel Jackson.
Samuel Jackson a few years ago came out and made comments about Daniel playing in the movie Get Out. And then you also had Spike Lee in his show She's Gotta Have It. He had a scene that he did not write, by the way. He did not write that scene, but he had a scene that spoke on the topic.
Folks need to fall back and fall away from taking all of our roles. Like, we have dope, talented, trained, qualified black actors.
See, at this point, I was like, this is going to go left.
And at the end of the day, black Brits just come cheap.
Then it went fucking left.
I agree, somewhat.
Then I was like, okay, so it talks sense.
A black British actor is a better suited than black.
What's this accent, first of all?
Stateside roles, because they don't carry the burden of fucked up black American history. lynching,
See,
slavery,
if this
Jim Crow,
point was
Black
unpacked, it
Brits
could go
free
somewhere,
and psychological burden
but it didn't go
for making
nowhere.
Really delve into Black American shit.
I want to fucking scream.
How can someone so gorgeous and so talented
Oh my god.
be so fucking ignorant?
The irony of this entire conversation.
You're not unburdened, Olu. British ships were the dominant force in the Atlantic slave trade. Almost 2
Black British people know
million
this.
kidnapped Africans who died during the Middle Passage. So you and your mans and your fellow Black British blokes
I could vomit.
didn't come out of the shit unscathed. You just have Stockholm syndrome.
Wow.
You fell in love with your captors. Get all the way the fuck out of here with that nonsense.
What?
So yeah, it's already a topic that's happening.
Well, as Black Americans, we have to continue to call this out. We also got upset about the woman that played Harriet Tubman.
Oh yeah,
That was a Cynthia Erivo. That was a big thing.
I still don't know why they continue with that after all the things that happened and she was exposed for certain things. Look, I understand a job is a job. And if you're an actor, you want a job, but certain roles you don't let certain roles be played by people that don't fit the category. Like I know a lot of people from the continent bring up Mandela being played by an African American, and the first thing we say is, well, it was created by an American production. It's different if a South African production company hired an African American to play a South African character.
Yeah, but that don't mean that that doesn't mean that the movie makers here in America cannot go and get
They can look
people from the continent or Africa to play a role that are already out there as actors.
I agree. Any role can be played by anybody except cultural, historic roles. Fred Hampton, Harriet, Martin Luther King. You can't just let Malcolm X. Now you got to do from Britain playing Malcolm X. It's like when you start doing that, you're erasing a certain class of people from the talk, from the things that need to be said. You're not letting their face be shown with the voices.
And I also I've been saying this. I think I said this in another thing. I just like the UK people, like the UK blacks. How long have y'all been in the UK? How far can you trace back your lineage? Because when Black Americans who are over here playing Othello, that's because that was us. Let's be clear. Black Americans, we come from three different. Some of us was already here in America. Some of us come from West Africa, and some of us come from Europe.
Yep, during the medieval times and the race.
So
wars
when
that
you hear
happened
Othello and you hear these kings and you hear all, that's us.
Yeah.
We just came over here on a boat. We had to jump shift. It was getting hard over there. They was killing us and running us out, and we came over here.
Yep, and a lot of that's you gotta get into your books to read that stuff up, figure that out. But this topic, I think, it's growing. You're starting to see a lot of older Black American actors over the last couple of years starting to point it out a lot more. Maybe because they feel like they have a little bit more support now. They wouldn't say it before, but now they can.
Especially with the movement ADOS, because it pushes a lineage.
Yeah, I think they're starting to feel more support now, maybe. So we'll see how far this goes in the next coming years, because we'll see how well this movie, what's her name? The movie coming out about Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and all them.
Judas?
No, not that one. The one written by the woman who was on Boondocks.
Regina King?
Regina King's movie coming out soon, when she defended putting that guy as Malcolm X. We'll see how well that movie do. Will those numbers come back and be, good no matter who plays the character? We'll see.
Well, the problem with Black Americans is
we don't care typically.
We don't care. Anybody that got color on them, you black.
Well, that's the topic on that. We'll see if the Cicely Tyson will be called xenophobic.
They're going to get her ass.
Will they attack her for being xenophobic or anything? But yeah, we'll see.
She's saying they're not black.
I am in peace.